Come forth. The ruler of Camelot emerges from the depths below to protect his loyal subjects. Nothing will remain against the Night King's Excalibur. What's up guys, it's Punchy, and I'm finally back with an absolutely ridiculous character build for all of you to enjoy. Since Deepwoken's release, I've been constantly working to recreate my favorite characters in the game the best I can from all sorts of anime. The Soul Eater series, alongside Fire Force, is something special to me, hopefully reflected in my Deepwoken character builds. Last time I remade Charon, the unwavering anchor from the Nether's abyss, but today we shift our focus onto a hero illuminated by the plasma itself. It's about time to dive deep and represent with Camelot's renowned Night King and my personal favorite character, Arthur Boyle. There will be major manga spoilers highlighting some very key events, so watch out. It's been a few years since Fire Force ended, so make sure you finish that first before watching this. With that being said, it's time to begin. Equipped with the power of plasma and pure fantasy, Arthur Boyle cements himself into the Fire Force Hall of Fame. Widely considered one of the strongest characters in the entire series itself, Arthur's burning testament to rule is truly a force of nature. Buffed up by his own nightly delusions, Arthur's power has literally no limit, amplified endlessly by his own perception of himself. Alongside his blade of burning plasma, fueled by imagination, Arthur Boyle remains standing no matter what. With that being said, let's begin. Thanks to Gen Power Every Night for helping me build this. Moshi Mosh, incoming transmission from the legendary holy sword Excalibur. The great old one got me tied up cleaning the library once again, so we got some time to waste. If you want to help me out, grant me your strength before I get consumed into the great soul. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. As always, feel free to remake this character any way you like, since seriously, Arthur has unlimited potential. Of course, creativity is the name of the game, so comment down below how you would remake this build in your own style, but you guys want to see what I did. In game, I was able to craft Arthur Boyle accurately as a Canor due to his loyalty to the cause and his bright blonde hair. A Night King must stand tall to protect his loyal subjects, so we do too. As a bonus, our Vision Shaper visual works perfectly, representing Arthur Boyle's burning eyes of determination. For those who know what I'm saying, don't worry, I'm gonna revisit this. In Fire Force, Arthur has a ton of different outfits that work, but my favorite was his uniform during his introduction. I'm not gonna lie, he kinda looks like the Honored One with this sort of fit, but anyway, it is replicable in-game with a dark Adjudicator coat alongside any white outfit. Arthur's weapon of choice was of course the legendary holy sword Excalibur. A heavenly blade, Excalibur's edge was forged out of concentrated plasma. With an incomprehensible heat, Excalibur's fluid design evolves and improves alongside Arthur. Confidence is key, physically enhancing Excalibur's output if its user pushes forward, and is honestly crazy. Harnessing this holy blade, we use the Surge Hero Blade for all of our plasma slicer techniques. Blue Surge Thundercall lets us concentrate unstable energy, perfect for Arthur's ability. As a third generation pyrokinetic, it's very easy to launch players with Excalibur's plasma wave in some high damage combos. On the other hand, abandoning all techniques, Arthur's Excalibur amplifies and becomes a vessel, releasing a high range blast of EMP energy. For better crowd control, the Azure Flame Hero Blade works best with Excalibur's EMP amp. So let's be real, plasma melts anything, and flames are sure to follow. Pushing forward, Arthur evolves from a king to a knight, even to a samurai, constantly improving his arsenal to grow stronger. Positive imagination inflates Excalibur's ego and buffs the user in the process, leading to some very crazy transformations. So we also evolve as shown in our stats. With an indomitable will and undwindling fortitude, Arthur abandoned his ability to give up. The fight must continue, and now it's time to explore what makes Arthur Boyle truly strong. Ignition, one and the same, the source of Arthur's pyrokinetic power is fueled by his drive to overcome, constantly improving as the fight continues. Alongside this, Excalibur's plasma blade remains one of the strongest, easily melting through targets with its electrical pyrokinetic burn. With indisputable piercing power, the Holy Blade Excalibur truly lives up to its name. Slashing our targets with a barrage of unstable surge strikes, Excalibur's searing plasma electricity comes into play with our Magnet Spark Lightning Blade. Harnessing Arthur's volatile arsenal, we tear down their defense with an energized flourish of luminous plasma. It can't be forgotten that Excalibur is strong just by itself, but Arthur's delusion elevates this weapon further, evolving completely. The more immersed Arthur is in his Night King fantasy, the stronger he becomes. Abandoning all doubts, replacing it with confidence, Arthur's plasma cutter surges forth with unwavering determination. Continuous slashes build up one after another in a relentless display of plasma flames. Abusing this mantra, we push forward forever until all evil is slain. That's what it means to be a true Night King. Violet Flash. This style combines both the melting attack power of Excalibur's plasma blade and the light speed electricity it creates to finish the job. Arthur slices through his opponents, leaving behind an explosion of bright violet discharge in its wake. The basic application of Arthur's Violet Flash was used up close for clipping targets using our purple Flash Fire Sweep. With both Azure Flames and Unstable Surge, we burn through our enemy's defense while applying an electrical shock. Everyone loves to discuss Arthur's damage and piercing potential, but many people also forget his speed. The Violet Flash, Divine Frenzy, is a light speed rush of sword mastery, harnessing all plasma properties in a simultaneous dance of pure death. In the blink of an eye, Arthur's blade leaves none standing. In the Fire Force universe, he's got flame and thunder breathing built into a single style. Reborn through plasma, we surpass our limits and blitz our enemy with the Violet Flash Divine Frenzy Assault. Using our purple Lightning Assault alongside a Wayward Gem, we teleport to our enemy, dispatching them easily. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. I mean, can you really blame me? They both have the same drip, but anyway, descending from above, Arthur's knightly presence is shown as he becomes a beacon of hope for all his loyal subjects. A blessing from heaven itself, Arthur's Violet Flash pierces the nether's darkness, slaying all foes in sight. With Rising Thunder's flashy display, we descend from the heavens with Violet Flash. It's honestly perfect for Arthur's character as we can combo off any plasma knockdown and deal heavy damage. Deriving from Arthur's Samurai Knight persona, Arthur awakens one of his fastest moves, sensing the breath of life in all attacks. By detecting all malice, Arthur quick draws Excalibur in a large radius sweep, slicing any life form within his giant range. We become the Samurai Knight and release our automatic sweep using Plasma Rising Flames. Any and all breath of life techniques are detected and dealt with very quickly. The Night King, Arthur Boyle, learned everything he knew through self-confidence and honestly delusion. The mind is a powerful weapon that can be harnessed in basically any way. By clearing all thoughts, worries, and desires, Arthur enters Nirvana. Ego vanishes, replaced by non-self, removing all bloodlust from Arthur's attacks. With unparalleled stealth, speed, and probably Ultra Instinct, Arthur teleports, bisecting any target with a single plasma-infused slash. Abusing our unstable capacitor Lightning Fakeout, we teleport instantly to take down targets in a single fell swoop. Closing the gap becomes simple after entering the Nirvana state. Moving on to spoilers for the next three abilities, this is the best fight in the entire series and really made Arthur my favorite character in all of Fire Force, but again, there are spoilers. During his final encounter with Dragon, the destined nemesis of Arthur the King Knight, he becomes fully immersed in fantasy. Arthur equips the Radiant Knight Plasmantle, providing defense from all pyrokinetic flames, which is absolutely broken. Our defensive Plasmantle comes to life as our unstable Lightning Cloak. Made of pure light and glowing energy, getting in and dealing fast damage worked best since the best defense is a good offense. The Knight of the Cosmos pushes beyond death itself and abandons his own life in order to keep on fighting. With the power of pure delusion, Arthur stands up time and time again, no matter the battle damage. His readiness for death was realized, accepting death and weaponizing that fact. Sacrifice is inevitable, but Arthur just won't drop. Bypassing death to pave the way is what we do with our very own Press of Death. Using Flame of Denial, we reject our loss and keep coming back. Also, the Immortal Helm grants us even more iframes and second chances as we hit death's door, bouncing back to fight even more. Once again, we can also use Phoenix Flames to weaponize plasma regeneration to pop up again. There's nothing that can stop us. And finally, we find hope through despair using the resurrection bell to defy death over and over and over, but seriously, it's what Arthur deserves to make his sacrifice worthy. Driven to death's door, Arthur swings once again, a final slash to end everything. Against Dragon, the perfect foe for the King of Camelot, it's time for Excalibur's last attack. The Earth Divider slams down, bisecting the world entirely with Violet Flash, Earth Divider. That's the fate of the legendary Holy Sword Excalibur and its user, Arthur Boyle. At the end of Excalibur's lifespan, we use the Fire Blade, Earth Divider. We simply slash with the rest of our life force in a giant slam down as our plasma dwindles, deleting anything in front of us. And with that, we're done, accomplishing the title of King Knight and leaving the rest to the heroes down below. Now, check out my full talent list. And that's all. Now check out some fights with the true ruler of Camelot, Arthur Boyle. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm happy I'm finally back to crafting anime builds. If you enjoyed this or want to suggest something down below, please comment your thoughts. As always, make sure you like and subscribe so we can shoot for 90k subs, and thanks again. It's Punchee time!